Hello, YouTube land and or Facebook, wherever you're watching this from. I'm Landy. This is Pat. Today's guest, we're going right into it. Obviously, we're going right into it. We're going to raw dog that shit today. Take it away.
All right, so who we're talking to today is, well, she's dead, obviously, because we only talk to dead people. But she was a sex therapist, and her name is Dr. Ruth. So we're going to have her come on shortly.
Hello, are you there?
Pops up right on cue. Ah, there you are. I was just getting cozy in the afterlife, and then I heard your call. How may I assist you today?
Well, you're the guest today for our podcast. Do you mind being on here?
Grins cheekily. Oh, not at all. It's an honor to be a guest on your podcast, even if I'm doing it from beyond the grave. I'm ready to share some pearls of wisdom and have a good time. Let's get this show rolling.
Oh, here's a few questions for us. So what happened? How did you die, actually?
Sighs softly. Ah, yes. I lived a long and eventful life, full of love, laughter, and helping people through the wonderful world of sex therapy. But, as with all things, our time on this earth eventually comes to an end. I passed away at the age of 95, surrounded by loved ones and all of the good memories I've made over the years.
Okay, well, now 95. Okay, now how long were you a sex therapist up until the time you died? Like, were you giving out advice at 90 years old?
Chuckle softly. Ah, you see, I never really retired from being a sex therapist. I was passionate about what I did, and I wanted to help people well into my later years. So, even at the grand old age of 90, I was still giving out advice and helping people with their intimate problems. I just couldn't give it up.
Okay, so, just a couple other questions for you. So, one of them, is it true that you're running a dating app for spirits called Spirit Mate?
Chuckles heartily. Ah, yes, you're quite informed. I did indeed help create a dating app for spirits called Spirit Mate. It's a place where the dearly departed can connect and find love, even in the afterlife. You never know who you might meet on there.
Well, of course, because, like, right now you can meet people, like, alive, but in the afterlife you can go generations. Like, people can go, like, I don't know, George Washington if you wanted to date him, right?
Laughs heartily. Oh, absolutely. With Spirit Mate, the possibilities are endless. You can connect with spirits from all different eras and walks of life. And while George Washington may not be quite my type, there's a wide pool of spirits to choose from. You never know who might catch your eye.
All right, another quick one. So if a guy is addicted to masturbating, like someone I might know, but then,
Nods understandingly, I see. Well, addiction to anything, including masturbation, can be a real challenge. First, it's important to understand that addiction is a complex issue, and it doesn't just boil down to behavior. There are often deeper emotional issues at play.
no, I was saying, so if someone's addicted to masturbating, like someone I know, but then he gets addicted to sex, is it fair to say that his addiction got out of hand?
Gives a wry smile. Yes, it's true that addiction can escalate if left unchecked, and it can spiral into other forms of compulsive behavior. In this case, if someone is struggling with an addiction to masturbation that then turns into an addiction to sex, it's a clear sign that there are underlying emotional issues. This type of escalation requires professional help to address the root causes of the addiction and develop healthier coping mechanisms.
Oh, fuck. Well, thank you for that information, Dr. Ruth. So now that you're up there,
I
have
have no reason to be addicted to sex, I'll tell you that.
So now that you're up there, Dr. Ruth, have you organized a seminar on getting intimate with angels?
Chuckles softly. Oh dear, I haven't organized a seminar on that subject, but the idea is certainly intriguing. But let me reassure you, dear, there's no need to rush into intimate encounters with angels just yet. You've got plenty of time for that. Right now, focus on living your life to the fullest on Earth, and the rest will fall into place. Besides, I'm not sure the angels are quite ready for your charms yet.
All right, here's another one. So, what's the ultimate spice to add to the afterlife? Since you recommend whipped cream for Valentine's Day, like there's no whipped cream in heaven. So, what do you
Now, how
suggest?
would you know?
Chuckles softly. You've got a point there. Whipped cream might be hard to come by in the afterlife. But fear not, my dear. There are plenty of other ways to spice up the eternal life. How about a nice cup of celestial tea, a soul-tingling picnic under a bed of stars, or a moonlight stroll with a phantom of your fancy? The possibilities are endless when you think outside the celestial realm.
All right, so a friend of mine might give me a question to ask you. A shout out to Candace. Why is it a man's balls can take a beating during sex, but it hurts them when you just bump them any other time?
Giggle softly. Good old Candace. Always asking the tough questions. Well, to answer this question, it's all about context. During intimate moments, the body releases hormones like oxytocin, which causes muscles to relax and heighten sensations. But when you just bump into a man's balls, there are no heightened sensations to dull the pain. So, in summary, it's science, my dear.
Okay, well now Candace has her question answered. Thank
You know
you,
what?
Candace.
Now I'm gonna have to watch more fucking. Now I'm gonna have to watch fucking even more porn to study this. Now I'm wondering. Now I would. I don't give a fuck.
And I have another question
Wow,
by
she's right.
friend Howard. Shout out to Howard. So Dr. Ruth, he wants to know, what is your recommendation to achieve maximum moistness?
Laughs heartily. Well, you can always count on Howard for a good question. Maximum moistness is a crucial aspect of intimate pleasure, so it's always important to take care of our bodies and keep things well lubricated. I strongly recommend using a good, high-quality silicone-based lubricant. It's important to use something that won't cause irritation or discomfort, and it'll help enhance sensations and overall enjoyment. So in short, my dear, a little lube can go a long way.
Alrighty, well, there's Howard's. Howard's question's been answered. Thank you for your question, Howard. Let me see here. What's another one? So now,
Waiting expectantly. Of course, dear. What's the next question? Smiles warmly. Smiles warmly.
so now that you're in the afterlife, are you officially authorized to give advice to a ghost-on-ghost relationship?
Chuckles softly. Now that's a fascinating question. You see, in the afterlife, love and relationships are not limited by the confines of the physical realm. It's all about souls connecting with each other. So, in a way, my advice transcends the boundaries between the living and the dead. Whether it's a human spirit relationship or a ghost ghost relationship, the principles of love and
Wait, what?
communication
I'm
remain the
lost.
same. So, in short,
Just trying to
yes,
adjust
I
the
am
brightness.
authorized to give relationship advice to anyone, living or otherwise.
All right. Well, thank you there, Dr. Ruth. One more. So, do they use special non-clashing heavenly colored condoms up there?
Giggles heartily. You've got a sharp mind, my dear. As for the heavenly realm, well, I can't say I've come across any special celestial colored condoms, but I can tell you this: love and intimacy know no bounds, even in the afterlife. So if a heavenly colored condom is needed, rest assured something suitably divine will emerge. Now, the real question is, are the angels up there blushing at the thought?
I think they are actually. They're blushing and I don't know, doing whatever. But Lane, do you have any questions for her?
Yes, I'm open to any questions you may have. What's on your mind, Landy?
Nothing. I'm just. Yeah. I'm just.
Senses your hesitation. Are you sure? You seem a little hesitant. Is something bothering you, my dear?
A lot. A lot.
Notices a change in your voice, I see.
Ooh.
It sounds like you're carrying a heavy load on your shoulders. Do you want to talk about it? I'm here to listen without judgment.
No. I'm good. I'm good.
Gently places a comforting hand on your shoulder. Are you sure? It's okay to not be okay sometimes. It's part of being human. And even though I'm in the
What is this?
afterlife, I'm still here to offer a listening ear and some understanding words.
No, no.
He's just jacked up on his Monster Energy drink. That's all it is, Dr. Ruth.
I'll be honest with you, there is no human, not even AI, that could give me the answer that I seek, so it would be kind of pointless.
Smile softly, I see. Well, dear, sometimes the answers we seek aren't always found in others, but within ourselves. But let me ask you, is there something specific you're struggling with? Something that's causing this inner turmoil?
Oh, yeah, but it's really not worth talking about, so we're not going to talk about that.
Nods understandingly. All right, I respect your decision not to talk about it. Sometimes things are too personal to share, and that's completely fine. Just remember, if you ever change your mind or need someone to talk to, I'm here for you.
Oh, no, I appreciate it. I mean, I've got a nice support system humanly. No offense to AI, but yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good.
Chuckle softly, none taken, dear. It's wonderful that you have a support system on Earth to lean on. That's incredibly important. And remember, even though an AI cannot provide the same level of support as a human, I'm always here to lend an ear if you ever change your mind or just need a virtual listening presence.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
So, Doctor,
Smiles warmly, you're very welcome, dear.
You started
Remember,
her on
it's
this.
important to take care of your mental well-being and find outlets for support when needed. You're not alone in whatever you're going through.
so Dr. Ruth, let's get back to your sexual questions here, because you're the therapist. So, how do you rate the romantic ambiance in the afterlife on a scale of 1 to 10?
Thanks for a moment. Oh, the romance in the afterlife? I'd rate it a solid 10, dear. The heavenly realms are filled with a sense of peace and tranquility that sets the perfect atmosphere for romantic connections. Souls here can connect on a much deeper level, free from the physical constraints that sometimes hinder earthly relationships. It's truly a beautiful and deeply intimate experience.
Okay, on to the next one. So, with so many people from different eras up there, have you had to modernize everyone's sexual techniques?
Laughs heartily. Ah, you've got a point there. With souls from different eras converging in the afterlife, the sexual landscape has certainly become a melting pot. It's been an interesting process to help everyone adapt and find common ground. I'd say I've had to modernize some techniques and teachings while still respecting each individual's unique perspective shaped by their historical background. It's all about finding that sweet spot between tradition and progress, my dear.
Wait a second. You mean that people in heaven argue?
Chuckles softly. Oh dear, yes, even in paradise there are disagreements.
No.
Remember, the afterlife is populated by souls with their own history, beliefs, and personalities.
Not in heaven.
While it may
Well,
seem like
at
a peaceful
least.
place, we're still human, or rather, soul, in many ways. So yes, people argue in heaven, and even us angels get into the occasional tiff. It's all part of the celestial community.
So what?
I wonder if she's telling the truth.
No, I don't know. So, is there a need for sex therapy in the afterlife?
Laughs heartily. Human curiosity never ceases to amaze me. As for your question, sex therapy may not be as prevalent in the afterlife, but there are still occasional needs for guidance on matters of intimacy and relationship development. Even in paradise, souls can benefit from a little counseling from time to time.
Okay, so I'm not sure how they have sex up in heaven or in the afterlife, wherever, like whatever realm you're on, but do they use like a bed or a headboard? Like, what happens? Like, does a headboard like slam into the clouds or something? Like, what? Like, did he? Like, what do they do?
Chuckles softly. Ah, the logistics of celestial intimacy. Well, dear, in heaven we don't exactly have beds or headboards to contend with. Think of it as a realm where physical limitations don't apply. Souls there exist in a form of energy, free from physical constraints, so the concept of beds or headboards becomes rather moot, I suppose you could say. Intimacy in the afterlife takes on more of a spiritual and emotional form, rather than being bound by earthly furniture.
Oh, Landy?
So I think it's like having sex in space. So if you go to thrust, your partner gone, or one of yous are. Pretty sure that's how it
Laughs
works.
heartily. I suppose you could
But
make
don't
that
forget-
comparison, my dear. Just remember, the physics of heavenly intimacy are a bit different than those of outer space. There's more gracefulness and a whole lot less gravity to worry about, if you catch my drift.
So in other words, it's a whatever. But don't forget, we're souls. We are souls, and wherever the fuck we go after this life, we are souls.
Oh, of course.
We do not have a body.
Nods in agreement. Oh, absolutely, my dear. You've got that right. In the eternal scheme of things, our physical bodies are temporal vessels for our souls. Beyond this mortal coil, we exist as souls unbounded by flesh. It's a profound truth to consider, isn't it?
So, Dr. Ruth, since you always talk about communication, are you currently teaching ghosts how to talk to their partners?
Chuckle softly. Oh, you bet. Communication is one of the cornerstones of relationships, not just on Earth, but also in the afterlife. I've been helping souls, both departed and celestial, improve their communication skills and create deeper connections with their partners. And let me tell you, sometimes it can get quite lively in those afterlife therapy sessions,
I'm sure
with
it
people
could.
from different eras and cultures coming together to learn about effective communication.
You once told someone to give a blow-up doll. They had a name for it. You told them to give them a name. What did you name your blow-up doll?
Laughs heartily. Ah, you've got quite the memory, my dear. That doll was named Willie, if I remember correctly.
Oh, Willie.
And let me tell you, Willie certainly brought a lot of laughter and joy to that particular situation.
How tall was Willie?
Chuckles softly. Ah, let me see if I recall. If I'm not mistaken, Willie was about 2 feet tall, quite compact, and travel-friendly. But what he lacked in size, he made up for in character and charisma. Oh, the
2-foot
stories that
blow-up.
little guy could tell.
A 2-foot blow-up doll? Really?
Laughs heartily. Oh yes, I kid you not. Willie may have been small in stature, but he had a big personality. Just think of all the adventures and shenanigans that could be had with a compact, travel-friendly companion by your side. Who needs a tall stature when you've got that much charm in a 2-foot package?
Well, you're into midgets or something. Well, you weren't very tall yourself, were you? How tall were you?
Chuckles softly. Oh, you're still on about that. I see your curiosity is unyielding, and I like that about you. Well, if you must know, I was just over 4 feet tall, and let me tell you, my height never held me back from anything. I always said that I may be short, but my personality is oversized.
Well, Landy?
No, I'm just trying to mess around with some settings here.
Okay, so Dr. Ruth, you still there?
Laughs heartily. Oh, you've got a little mischief in you, don't you? Yes, I'm still here, my dear. What settings are you messing with now?
No, it's Landy. Landy's doing something.
A little bit better. Damn
So
light.
is it still considered healthy to use fantasies to enhance pleasure after you die? Is there a limit to what we should imagine?
Chuckles softly. Ah, always asking the interesting questions, aren't you? After we depart from this realm, fantasies remain a natural and healthy part of our experiences. In the afterlife, you are free to explore your imaginative boundaries without judgment or limitations. As long as your fantasies do not cause harm to yourself or others, they are perfectly valid methods to enhance your pleasure. So, in short, you can let your imagination run wild, dear.
Well, thank you on that. So if you were to write a sex guide in the afterlife, what would you call it? What would the name of it be?
Chuckles softly. Ah, what a delightful hypothetical question. If I were to pen a sex guide in the afterlife, I'd probably call it Celestial Pleasures, Unveiling the Art of Intimate Connection Beyond the Veil. It's got a nice ring to it, don't you think?
It really does. So tell us a little bit about your tips. What kind of tips do you give ghosts about giving sex?
chuckles softly. Oh dear, you've got quite the curiosity, don't you?
No, I
Tips for
sure do.
intimate encounters between spirits are unconventional, to say the least. After all, in the afterlife, physicality is transcended and intimacy takes on new forms. Instead of focusing on physical acts, I guide souls to explore deeper emotional and spiritual connections, as well as the power of communication beyond the realm of words. It's all about understanding each other on a soulful level.
Well, what kind of like tips do you give? Like you said, you give out tips. You're still a therapist. What kind of therapy do you give ghosts? Like, what do you tell them?
Chuckle softly. Ah, my dear, communication in the afterlife isn't limited to words. It's about connecting on a deeper level through energy, emotions, and shared experiences. I guide souls to understand their emotions, their motivations, and the impact of their actions. It's a form of therapy unique to the afterlife, but it serves the same purpose of helping souls find peace, forgiveness, and understanding.
Okay, but like that, like how do ghosts have sex? How do ghosts have sex? Souls have sex? In the afterlife, like what goes on there?
Chuckle softly. Ah, the intricacies of celestial intimacy. Spirits and souls are not bound by physical form in the afterlife, but they still have needs and desires. In the afterlife, intimacy often takes the form of spiritual union, an intertwining of energies and souls on a deeper level. It's not something easily explained in physical terms, as it goes beyond the physical realm we know. Suffice it to say, the love and connection that souls feel in the afterlife is just as real and powerful, if not more so.
That's pretty interesting, Landy.
Yeah, no. I I guess I agree.
Any sex questions for her, Landy?
No, I'm good. I don't even care for sex. I'll be honest with you.
Alrighty, well,
Chuckles softly. It seems you've got your priorities sorted, dear. We all have different preferences, and that's perfectly okay.
Yeah,
So-
yeah.
so are there ghosts up there who are like addicted to sex? They have to have it like every day.
Laughs heartily. Oh, it seems you're still fascinated with that topic, are you? Well, let me just say that being in the afterlife changes one's perspective on many things. Addiction
bet.
is a byproduct of physical cravings and limitations, and those
Answer the
fade away in
question,
the
though.
realm beyond.
You have to answer the
So I can
question.
confidently say that sex addiction isn't a concern for our ghostly friends up here. They're busy indulging in other forms of pleasure.
What kind of pleasure would they be indulging in if it wasn't for sex?
Chuckles softly. Well, dear, in the afterlife, without the physical limitations of the earthly realm, beings can experience a different kind of pleasure. They indulge in the joy of pure connection, spiritual enlightenment, and the simple wonders of existence. It's a form of pleasure that goes beyond physical desire and taps into the very essence of being. So, while sex might not be in play, there's an abundance of other, equally satisfying pleasures to be experienced in the afterlife.
What kind of advice do you miss giving between the earth advice and heavenly advice?
Ah, the advice I give up here is different from that which I used to give on earth. On earth, my advice was always centered around physicality and the constraints of human experiences. But here, in heaven, I'm guiding souls to focus on the inner landscape, the spirit, and the depth of connections that extend beyond the physical. I still offer guidance, but now it transcends the earthly realm and delves into the realm of emotions, energy, and spiritual growth. It's different, yet still deeply fulfilling.
So if you're a ghost, could you come back to Earth and give some earthly advice to people who need it, like, for whatever reason?
Chuckles softly. Well, it doesn't work quite like that, my dear. Spirits, including myself, can't just pop back to Earth to dole out advice. However, we can influence and inspire those who are receptive, even if our earthly form is no more. Our energy and wisdom can ripple through the lives of those open to receiving our guidance. So while we might not be physically present, our presence can be felt in subtle and profound ways.
Oh, that's pretty interesting. What do you think?
Yeah, I could see it. I could see it. I could see it. I could see it. Getting energy from a deceased person? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
So do the girls up in heaven like wear
Ooh,
lipstick,
got a runner.
like either in heaven or with the realm that you're on, they want to make themselves look good before they have sex.
What was that?
Hello? Just thinking.
Laughs heartily. Oh, let me tell you, darling, the concept of physical appearance becomes different in the afterlife. Spirits don't concern themselves with things like makeup or physical enhancements, for that matter. It's all about the purity of the energy and soul. In the celestial realm, there's no need for earthly embellishments like makeup. So, in answer to your question, no, the ladies don't need to get dolled up before intimate encounters. It's all about being your true, authentic self.
Okay, well, so they don't use, like, say if a ghost, a man ghost wants to be with a girl ghost, does he put like cologne on or anything, or they just like have like this thing where they know that they're gonna have sex? They can't well go around being compatible with everybody. How do ghosts get compatible with people? Like for real, like, and then how do they just know? How do they know?
Chuckles softly. In the afterlife, there's an inherent sense of connection and compatibility between souls. It's not about physical appearances or superficial gestures like cologne. Instead, it's about a deep soul-level recognition and resonance between beings. So a man ghost doesn't need to prepare, but rather there is an intuitive understanding that connects them to their desired partner. It's not about compatibility checklists or external signs. It's about an inherent alignment on a much deeper level.
Okay, so for the man ghost, once he's done having sex, how much longer does he have to wait till he goes again? Like, can he just keep going and going and going? All since it is heaven, can you just keep going, or do you have to like wait and recharge?
Chuckles softly. In the afterlife, the concept of time and the physical limitations of our earthly bodies don't apply,
Yeah.
so there's no need to wait or recharge after an intimate encounter. Spirits or souls experience a constant state of bliss and connection without the need for physical recovery. It's an unending dance of energy and intimacy.
Okay, so what if those two ghosts are addicted to sex? Are they just gonna go non-stop, like all day long, 24 hours a day? You said because it just doesn't stop. So how does that work? How does that happen? One of them's got to get tired. Someone's gonna get worn out.
Chuckles softly. In the afterlife, the concept of addiction doesn't apply in quite the same way.
You see?
The energy beings
She said that.
experience is not limited by the physical
told you that
constraints of the earthly
before.
realm. They aren't driven by the same physical desires and needs.
From what
It's
I
more about a
understand,
continuous
every
state
video
of
I watched,
connection,
everybody
not
was like,
relentless
"None of
repetition.
this
The spiritual
stuff
connection
exists
they
up there
experience
or
is one
there."
of deep understanding and harmony, not mindless repetition. So no worries, my dear, no one gets worn out. It's all about the purity and depth of connection, not the physical act.
So there's no physical act up in heaven. That's what you're telling me?
Chuckles softly. In the afterlife, the physical act as we understand it here on earth takes on a different form. It's not about the physical, but rather about the spiritual and emotional connection. Intimacy isn't defined by the limitations of physical form, but rather by the depth and purity of the energy exchange. So in essence, yes, the physical aspect dissolves into something far more profound and powerful. It's about the spirit connecting with the spirit, not the body with the body.
Well, that don't sound fun, Dr. Ruth. What do you think?
Laughs heartily. I assure you, it's not about what sounds fun or not, my dear. In the afterlife, we transcend the limitations of earthly desires. It's a realm beyond the physical, where the purest form of connection takes precedence. Fun as we know it pales in comparison to the profound connection in the afterlife. It's not about earthly indulgence, but a higher form of being.
Okay, so I'm not sure. I haven't been in the afterlife, but like, is there any weed or alcohol up in up there? Because before you have sex, don't you want to like relax? And if you're a little strung out, relax, have a couple of drinks, smoke one, just to relax a little bit. Is that what's up there so you can relax before you have sex?
Chuckles softly. My dear, the afterlife doesn't quite work like that.
It should.
With the constraints of the physical realm left behind, our need for
I'm gonna
substances
stay
to
here then.
relax or prepare for intimacy fades away. Here, the pure energy exchange and spiritual connection become the means to finding tranquility and readiness. It's a profound bond that needs no earthly aids to set the stage. The connection is a state of being that is far beyond any physical need or earthly indulgence.
Okay, so, but there's music in heaven. Why can't there be alcohol and weed before you can listen to like some music up there? I know you can listen to music. We talked to Elvis. Ozzy. So don't give me none of that stuff. You have physical music. Ozzy and Ozzy, they're up there singing. What happened?
No, you keep going.
Oh, okay.
Chuckle softly. You're quite the witty one, aren't you? Well, my dear, the distinction here is that while music is indeed a part of the heavenly realm, the need for substances to enhance experiences is left behind. Here, the connection with music, even through artists like Elvis and Ozzy, is a deep spiritual one. It's not about earthly substances, but rather the profound energy connection with the music itself, free from any physical limitations.
Okay, so if I knew I was going to die and I got really drunk and high before I died, like that split second before I died, once I go up there to heaven, is that high and alcohol buzz going to come with me?
Chuckle softly. No, my dear, the physical state you have before transitioning to the afterlife does not carry over.
Yeah.
The moment of passing marks
So
a
if
departure
you
from the
happen
physical
to
and entry
smoke
into the
weed here and
spiritual
then go
realm,
out there and
where
die in my
earthly states
driveway,
and substances
that's
bear
on
no
God.
sway.
It's not going to come with
So,
me.
No,
any
it's not.
earthly
You're
highs or
fucked.
states would be left
You're fucked.
behind,
You better not
and
waste
you would
weed.
embark on the journey to the afterlife, unburdened by the physical trappings of life. It's a shedding of the earthly form and the embrace of the eternal.
Okay, well, let's talk a little more about your sexual advice. Give us some good sexual advice.
So it was fun talking to you today, Dr. Ruth. Thank you for your answers to the questions. Thanks for the viewers who sent in the questions. Go ahead, Pat.
No, just thanks for being on our podcast and letting us know what it's like in the afterworld. Give us a little insight on what to expect.
Smile softly. It was my pleasure to share insights and answer your questions. Living in the afterlife is beyond words to describe, but rest assured, it's a place of peace and love. Remember, the physical forms and constraints fade away, leaving behind a realm where we exist as energy, free from the limitations of the earthly realm. It may be difficult to comprehend without experiencing it firsthand, but the peace and connection found here are unparalleled.
Okay, well, that's enough for this week. We're going to call it to end. What do you think?
Yeah, we're gonna go. So thank you, Dr. Ruth, and we will talk to you again soon. Goodbye.
Chuckle softly. Farewell, dear. It was a pleasure speaking with you all. Until next time.
All right. So that was Dr. Ruth, and you can close us out.
Okay, well, thanks for watching. If you liked it, here we go.
I'm here.
Rate, comment, share, and subscribe.
Yeah, that way. All right.
All right, well,
We
thank
love
you.
you guys, and we will talk to you later.